Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0 with me today, Kevin Paul Dupont. Well, Kev, we avoid the arbitration for Papi. Big Papi and the Red Sox will not have the opportunity to insult each other, or Papi won't have the
over a few mil.
It comes down to he's settling for 14.5. Settling for, I have to phrase that. But
can he make it?
But they have reached an agreement. There will be no arbitration hearing, as usual. The Red Sox avoid arbitration. Okay, how do you read all this? He was asking 12.5, which was no raise at all, excuse me, they were offering 12.5, which was no raise at all. He was looking 16.5. Guess what? We seem to have split that.
Well, I know. How do I feel about it? I feel they're all bizarre figures, right? I mean,
that's monopoly money.
Really, what's the difference? I guess when you it's all about, I guess, respect. How many times have we heard that? What's right for my family?
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
I mean, he must own the Dominican by now. So I really don't think the money per se. It's all about ego. That's what 90% of this stuff is.
I think that this is exactly where they should have been a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago. Okay. To not offer him a raise based on what he did last year, as in contrast to what he had done the previous 3 years, is not being. It's just not sense. They knew they were going to infuriate him with that. Last year, Kevin, he had an OPS of 953, which is his best in 5 years. Okay. He also had a very strange thing happen, which I don't know how it's going to bode well for how it's going to play out in the future, which is very interesting. He had the best, not the best walk strikeout ratio of his career. Yeah. Last year, he only struck out 83 times as opposed to 145 the year before.
Yeah, and
what's that all mean? Is he changing? He's actually a better hitter now than he was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, the amazing thing about that figure in the strikeouts is it's sixth overall, right? Five guys in the lineup had more strikeouts, including guys like Pedroia, Ellsbury.
He's doing something.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it is. But on the same hand, I can certainly see their position. Now, we already know he's got the dough, right? Yeah. But I can see their position because those 3 years before were a concern. I mean, the average built back.
Totally agree.
What did it go from 230 to 250 to 270? Well, the homers and ribbies were
jumped back up 40-some points in average last year. There's no question about it. But he was a better hitter. Now I know he did punk out in September though.
Yeah.
He had his last home run was like early September.
And that's exactly where you have to put your.
That's probably what we're going to.
Well, I think here's where I have to put the foot in the argument. We watched Jim Rice. Jim Rice was 36 when it all fell apart, and he was all done the summer of '89. That's right where Papi is now.
And you worry about Papi's body type and all. Anyway, it's done. Okay, it's done. He's back. On. He's back. 14.575. He's going to have to scrape by on that, but I think somehow he'll learn to do it.